Are we live? Are we live yet? I think we might be live. I don't know if we're live yet. Are we live? We are live. I think we're live. How are we doing? How's everyone doing? Liam, good to see you. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Should have been on a little bit earlier, but stupid streaming software, it's not very good at the minute. But it works. It's on. We're live. We're talking. Right, and we have got Liverpool against Southampton tonight. That's what we're watching. Let me know what you think. I've put a poll in the YouTube chat. Who is your favourite player to play for both Liverpool and Southampton? Quite a few options, isn't there? Let's be honest. There's a lot. There's a lot of players who play for both teams. Virgil van Dijk, Sadio Mane, Virgil van Dijk, Sadio Mane, Adam Lallana, Peter Crouch, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Ricky Lambert. The list goes on and on and on. But let me know who you think, who would be your favourite anyway. I'm trying to see. Do we have the chat box? We do have the chat box. Thank you for everyone that was on the Ballon d'Or stream last night. I still can't quite get over that. Still cannot get over that. Jay, Everton 0-3-0, 3 away win. Oh, for Everton away at Wolves tonight, yeah. Hey, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think that's going to be as straightforward as you think. And you think Southampton are going to win 1-0. What a surprise. What a surprise. The Blue Nose thinks that they're going to win. Alright, well, this is on ITV, isn't it? I forgot this one's on ITV. So, there you go. EFL Cup. Carabao Cup. This is going to be an absolute nightmare. I might have to restart again. Don't forget Bruce Grobbelaar as well, yeah, of course. Williams, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Yeah, Reece Williams. Don't forget, he literally got us in the Champions League. It's got to be remembered, he did really, really well for us. Oh, it is working. Okay, brilliant. Right, that one's actually working then. Do I have to end that one? No, I'm going to leave that one on. That's weird. Okay. Right, I don't need to end the live. I'm fine. I'm on, I'm fine, I'm working. Trying a new thing out and it's all gone a bit skew with. Right, so yeah, lineups. Sorry, we did talk about the lineups. The only worry I've got about the lineups, Ostermorg, just thinking about the bench. Liverpool, I put this on Twitter earlier. Liverpool have had problems in these early domestic cup games, haven't we? We've had problems against lower league sides at Anfield as well. Sometimes Derby County a couple of years ago, we really struggled against. And Plymouth, obviously, last year away in the cup, the FA Cup, we heavily rotated. When Liverpool do heavily rotate, we often struggle. It has to be said, we do often struggle. And it's just a little bit of a concern to me that you look at our attacking options on the bench and we have very, very little. You know, there's Ekatike there, but other than Ekatike, you've got Gordon, you've got Pillin, you've got Morrison, young Yusuf Morrison, Kieran Yusuf Morrison, and you've got Dan's as well. So Dan's, Gordon, Pillin, Morrison, and Ekatike, obviously. Now, listen, of course you would imagine Liverpool will win tonight. Of course you would. But Southampton are no mugs. They were in the Premiership last year. We're fully expecting Southampton to maybe come back up as well. They're not a bad side at all. They've gone quite strong tonight. And I do just think there's a slight concern I've got that we might just be underestimating them a little bit. And that's just the one little concern I've got. The one little teeny tiny concern I've got. Ostermore, do you think we see Isak score? I bloody hope so. I hope at the end of the night you're all saying, "Oh, Key, you were worrying for nothing. You're worrying for nothing." Of course, I think we'll run away with it. We'll stick 3 or 4 past him. It'll be a great night. But you've got 7 or 8 players in that squad. 7 or 8 players in the starting lineup tonight that have, not really played much footy this season. So that's just a bit like, once you've got those sorts of players not playing regularly, at some point you're going to need to call on your bench. Nick Nack, you're playing Saints. There really is nothing to worry about, honest. B. McCarran, how's it going? Nick Nack, Minamoto, yeah. No, Minamino. No, you've gone for the mix there, Nick Nack, of Junichi Inamoto and Takumi Minamino. 2 brilliant players, it has to be said. But no, it was Takumi Minamino who was at Southampton last year. Another very good player, though. Ostermore, liking this team. Good balance of youth, experience, players proving themselves, and a world-class striker in there to boot. That's, again, very true. Jay Sakini, how's it going? Good to see you. Hoping Chiesa gets a few tonight. Van Dijk, highlight, how's it going? I am Crute. Really hope Lincoln managed to shock Chelsea. Would be a great result locally. Yes! Up the Imps. Come on, the Imps. Lisha, evening Key. Seen your reaction to Salah coming fourth. It was absolutely class and he wasn't robbed, son. He definitely was robbed. He definitely was robbed. Where did you see my reaction? Did you see it on YouTube, or did you see it somewhere else? Because at this moment in time, I feel like I'm getting clipped up every other minute. And I'm popping up on other little channels. And it's nice to see. It's good. It means things are working, right? But yeah, if anyone does see me anywhere else, let me know. Because I'm absolutely chuffed when I do see it. I'm a bit like, ooh, someone's clipped me up and put me somewhere else. How's it going, Liam? Lovren played for both, didn't he? He did, yes. Dejan Lovren. Degsy Lovren. Genuinely, that might be. Dejan Lovren's goal against Dortmund in Klopp's first year might well be the goal that I have celebrated the loudest. Which is odd. But it's just when I felt like Liverpool were going on a really big... we're going on an adventure with Jurgen Klopp. It just felt like... just felt like there was that was when it was starting. Dylan, Espanyol 1, Valencia 2. Well, I have got Espanyol. Espanyol have been perfect all season. They're kind of now falling away a little bit, unfortunately, but I was hoping that Espanyol would get at least a point tonight. But Carlos Corberan's side have turned up after getting smashed at at Barcelona at the Johan Cruyff Stadium last week. Feels like they're looking to get an away win there now at Espanyol. FM No Casuals, it's the big fraud that is Will Still, and Lincoln have already hit the post against Chelsea. Woo, go on then. FM No Casuals, knowing you, it's still Liverpool or draw. I am Crute. Lincoln battering Chelsea in the first couple of minutes. Chelsea are all over the place, aren't they? Up the Mags, how's it going? Josh, well done, Key. Proud of you. Cheers, mate. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Ben, Isak to score 2 tonight. As long as we get a win, honestly, I don't really care. I'm not going to go over the top. B. McCarran have not been on for a while. Sorry, been busy doing the working. Hey, don't worry. You come on when you can, mate. It's good to have you on when you can. If people can come on regularly, that's great. But if you can come on, even if it's just once in a while to say hello, show your love, watch a game or two with us, it's all good. We like it. Up the marks games you're doing this weekend, Key. The ones I told you last night, mate. I keep telling you every single stream, the same ones I told you last night. Brentford United, Palace Liverpool, Newcastle Arsenal. They're the games we're doing this weekend. FM No Casuals, Bilbao was shocking. Lisha, yeah, not quite. Just your running back, your live stream vid, and the tie-off was amazing. Headless too. Oh, yeah, I did lose. Yeah, definitely lost my head. I couldn't believe he was fourth. That was ridiculous. And to be honest, it just signified that's the end of the Ballon d'Or for me. No interest in it. No interest whatsoever. Okie dokie. Right. Liam, Getafe signed Bamford, apparently. Good move for him. Bamford, another sort of lower league, sort of, not lower league, but lower Premier League, lower top flight, old school English forward going over there. Ollie McBurney it was last year, going to Las Palmas. Now it's now it's Bamford going having a bit of a time in the sun. Why not? Liam Manning isn't a former Liverpool staff member, Lincoln manager. Seems like I've seen him before. No, I think he wasn't he at Leeds? I think he was at Leeds. His name is Scabala, isn't it? Barnsley 0, Brighton 1. Yeah, it's I'm sure he was at Leeds for a spell. That's probably where you've seen him. He was caretaker manager for a spell at Leeds. Lisha, honest talk, Salah was never going to win it with what Dembele achieved and the Champions League. Dembele should never have been anywhere near it as far as it should have been Salah or Yamal. And I can understand, and that was it. I can't understand how Dembele gets anywhere close to it. Gareth would have liked to see Vert start this game, mates. I just think we need to keep the players that we want to see fit at the weekend. We've got a big game at the weekend, away at Palace, an unbeaten side. So we want to keep the 11 that we're going to be picking in that one. They should be out. Espanyol 2, Valencia 2. Puado has nicked it at the end. Get in there, Espanyol. We love to see it. Oh, Espanyol have just saved me there. Espanyol have just saved me. Love that. Welcome to Memeland. It's a recency door. Only like the last 2 months count, not the whole season. I was gonna. The guy, honestly, Dembele has had a shocking 5, 6, 7 years of his career. He's not really done anything, and then all of a sudden, he turns up for the season. Turns up for the season, and then that he's the best player in the world. Have a day off. Come on, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Winning the Champions League should not mean that you clean sweep everything at the Ballon d'Or. Caleb, what channel is the game on? This thing, mate, this thing right here works absolute wonders, right? There's a little button right here at the top. It says guide, right? It's a little secret. It's a little hack that I learned, right? Click it, it'll tell you. Absolutely brilliant. Swifty, I think Liverpool reserves would stay up in the Premier League. Only if they were fit all season and we got a really favourable fixture list. The fact Dembele has won a Ballon d'Or and Salah hasn't makes a mockery of the award. There's a few sort of awards, like Nedved getting it the year that Henry did what he did. Henry should have had a Ballon d'Or. Honestly, when you look at how many times the Premier League, like a Premier League player, has been awarded the Ballon d'Or, it's absolutely worlds away from what La Liga and even Serie A. It's ridiculous. The amount of times the Ballon d'Or has been awarded to a player based in England. Crazy. Given that Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea have won 2 Champions Leagues in the last however many years. United have won God knows how many Premier League titles throughout the 90s, the noughties. They never really had anyone competing for the Ballon d'Or seriously. Admittedly, that was when Messi was. Liverpool in the 70s, the 80s, never quite had one. We had Michael Owen in 2001. And yeah, to me, I just don't understand it. You have to go back to, you know, your Charltons, your Bests, Dennis Laws, all those players sort of things back in the day when England were getting Ballon d'Or. Kevin Keegan, obviously, although he got his after he left Liverpool, went to Hamburg. Matt Beard, again, just another mention. We talked about it yesterday and the day before that, but I do just want to mention it again because Liverpool are in a minute's silence for him. Matt Beard, very, very sad. 47 years old, the same age as Arne Slot. And yeah, from what people are saying, took his own life, which is incredibly sad. And again, just a reminder, no shame in it. Talk to someone, open up. Far, far better that you talk. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Don't make it a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Speak to someone. Anyone that you trust, anyone that you know, that you're comfortable with, talk to him. Don't be doing stuff like that. It's very, very sad. Nick Knack says, if you wanted to buy at home, Saints is as good as you could have got. And even when we play well, we still lose. I think you might be underestimating yourself. Honestly, Liverpool at home in the cups with a heavily rotated side, a lot of whom haven't kicked a ball this season. Saints have gone quite strong. Don't know, you know, you could hurt us. This year, don't forget the Ballon d'Or criteria, son. One of them is decisive moments, which he dumped on Salah's. How did he dump on Salah? What was the decisive moments that he had more so than... Oh my God. Just had a message from, honestly, the people in my... Absolutely silly. Right, are we off? We're off. We're off and underway. We are off and underway. Let me get the scoreboard going. Right, there you go. Perfect. Lisher says, when he showed up both legs and Salah was nowhere to be seen. Dembele showed up both legs, did he? Dembele showed up both legs. Didn't score. Unless Kanate handed it to him. Oh, I tell you what, Isak's got to score there. 1 minute in, Isak's got to score. Right, how can I sync this up? First half, 0-1-25. There you go. Right, Liverpool take the short corner. Southampton, up the other end. Big chance. He's had a go and cleared away. Ostermorg, you remember Plymouth where he threw on the likes of Trent and the other ones who aren't the biggest high-profile academy kids? We were shocking that day. We were absolutely shocking. B. McCarron have not been on for a while. Oh, we've done that, I'm sorry. Ollie, in my opinion, the Ballon d'Or ranking should have been first Dembele, second Rafinha, third Salah, fourth Yamal. And let's forget about the Ballon d'Or. I'm done with it, says Nick Nack. It's not even worthy of discussion. That is very, very true. That was a great save from McCarthy early on, wasn't it? That was a brilliant save from McCarthy. Should have put that one away though, Isak, I think. Ostermore, do you remember when VVD lost it and they said Messi carried Barca? Now it's Salah didn't do anything in the Champions League. Well, exactly. Southampton are in again here. I'm telling you, they've got a chance here, Southampton. I've told you. We have got a heavily rotated bunch of players here. And it's going to take us a little bit of time. Headed behind by Leone. That wasn't particularly comfortable, it has to be said. Van der Winkel, not at Anfield again. Massive fan. Weren't you the Blue Nose who was TikToking us from Anfield the other day? Because you said that during the derby, didn't you? Yeah. Takes one to know one, dickhead. Hardest geezer just at the airport coming back to England. Went to watch Bilbao v Girona. Nice. Southampton, ball in. Comes out to the edge of the box. And knocked back in. Southampton got a chance here. They hit it, and it's another corner. Southampton started very, very well. Adam Armstrong knocks it behind off. I think it was Joe Gomez. Big deflection. It's gone behind for a corner. They've started well. I honestly, cautionary tale. I literally said it. It was ridiculous. Lisha, because ultimately you can't use Salah's Prem where that LFC squad won it by March time, technically. Where he broke the Premier League record. Of course you can. The all-time Premier League record, you can't give Salah any credit for that. That's madness. The hardest geezer, I go to watch Spanish football 8 or 9 times a year, mate. Lucky you. That's amazing. I'd love to do that. Liam, great words, Key. Being close several times, but turned it around. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Much, much better to be here. 3-star Reds evening key for this Forest fan of over 40 years tonight. Feels like Christmas Eve waiting for the big day tomorrow. We'll be live for it. Betis. I'm looking forward to it. Betis v Forest tomorrow night at the Villa Marine in Seville. One of my most favourite, probably actually my favourite place in the whole world, Seville. Like the best place in the world. I've been all over the world, all over these lovely cities. Seville is my most favourite, most perfect place. Love it. Beautiful people. Beautiful country. Absolutely gorgeous city. Swifty, sad to see Salah on the slide. Oh, the lad's scoring and creating match winners this season. He's only 5 games in. Southampton, chance, hits it. Great save by Mamadashvili. And I tell you what, it's all going off. I told you. I told you this. I told you that Southampton were going to start well here. How many times? Is that over? Is that our ball? Who's knocked that over the bar then? Who put that in? Why are people saying that's not an amazing save from Mamadashvili? That's just a standard save. Like, I don't want to go over the top. That was a pretty standard save from him. I really like Mama, but I don't think we should be dishing out praise just without reason. Oh, here we go. This is what we wanted. Frimpong on the counter. No, Southampton get it back. Really good play. And very well done by Liverpool. Ngamoa. This is where Liverpool have to start showing. With the squad that we have, this is a really, really big opportunity for us. Liam, it is his job though, Key. No, it is. It is his job. That's your job. That's your job. No, I understand that's his job. Of course it is. But, like, I'm not, a pretty straightforward save. It was straight at him. Tips it over the bar. Here's Rio Ngamoa. Get at him, Rio. You've got him. Knick-knack. We can't score. We can't defend. Pope says, evening, sir. Don't hate me, but I can see Southampton scoring here. I can too. I absolutely can too. I think they've started really well, Southampton. Graham just read that Dickie Bird, 92, has died. Never mind, at least he had a good innings. Oh my god. Oh, dad jokes. There you go. Dad jokes. Nick Nack, routine save, and Ostamar Gomez was going for his first there. Reece, the Southampton keeper save was a lot better. The hardest geezer, Huddersfield to beat City and Bradford to beat Newcastle. You heard it here first. Swifty, he's not the same player, Kate. It happens to everyone. And I know, but he literally broke the Premier League record like last season, mate. He's not fallen off. What's happened is Slot has changed how he plays. Slot has changed how much of the ball that Salah gets. You can see that. He's trying to minimise his impact on the team. Last season, it was pretty obvious we was giving it to him whenever he wanted it, basically. Now, we're playing it down the left-hand side with Gakpo far more often. Feels like Slot is trying to... He's succession planning, isn't he? He's succession planning. It would be remiss if Arne Slot just decided, oh, well, do you know what we'll do? We'll just forever depend on Mo Salah. No, what he's doing is he's trying to make sure that we have a bit of Mo Salah while we're kind of, you know, moving on and getting Isak in there and hopefully Rio and who knows, maybe another signing over the next year to replace Salah. Maybe someone like Elise. Here's Frimpong on the right-hand side for Liverpool. Offside. Who was that? Who was that? Frimpong. That was really poor. You're looking down the line. That's shocking. That's really, really poor from Frimpong. Disappointed with that. Be yourself, Dylan. I'm doing 100k walking in October. 5k each day for breast cancer. Wow. Love that, mate. Love that. Let me know if there's anything, I mean, in terms of like sharing the link or whatever. Having maybe a button or a donation link or something on the channel. Happy to do it. That'd be amazing. Anything we can do to help on here. Even if it's only very little, it might only get you one. It might get you none. I don't know. I can't help. But I'll, you know, I'll if we can help in any way, you know I will. 3-star Reds, I'm not bitter, Key, but after last week, I want to see some big Premier League scalps tonight. Well, I've got Burnley against Cardiff. I'll let you know of the other games that we've got going on tonight. So, Barnsley 0, Brighton 2. Burnley Cardiff is 0-0. Fulham Cambridge is 0-0. Lincoln Chelsea is 0-0. Wigan Wycombe is 0-0. Wolves Everton is 0-0. Wrexham Reading is 0-0. And obviously Liverpool Southampton is 0-0. So the only game that we've had any goals in at the moment is Brighton. And they're 2-0 up at Oakwell at Barnsley. Barnsley Chop. Falkirk and Hibernian are 0-0. Levante Real Madrid kicks off in about 20 minutes. So keep an eye on that one as well. Knick-knack 5 shots to 1 so far. I tell you, honestly, Saints have done well. Saints have done really, really well. Got to give them credit. Perfect start to the game as far as Will still is concerned, rather. I am Crute says minimising Salah's impact in an AFCON year as well is smart. Exactly. Yeah, we have to get used to playing without him, don't we? We have to be able to win games of football without Mo Salah because we know that in December, pretty much all of December and a bit of January, we're not going to have him. And that's probably going to be the case maybe next year, maybe the year after when his contract is up. Oh, Frimpong's having an absolute murder tonight. He's having an absolutely shocking start to the game. Jezza Frimpong. Not a good start at all from our new Dutch right back. Be yourself, Dylan. I have a donation page. I can message you the link. Yes, please do. Please do. And Liam, I'll defo donate. My mum's going through it. Oh, fucking hell, mate. I'm sorry. That's awful. Well, again... Lots of love, and of course we will absolutely will share it. I can't promise what good it will do, but I'll share it and share it until our heart's content. We'll do it every live until you've done it at the end of October, and at least then we'll see if we can make anything happen. Why not? Let's do it. I am Crute says Lincoln fans booing Garnacho and the Lincoln players snapping him every chance. Unreal to see. Why are they booing Garnacho? Nick Knack saying Southampton takes us 50 shots to score. Nah, Southampton are going to get one tonight, I'm telling you. We've made far too many changes. Whenever a team changes by 10, 11 players, which is basically what we've done, it's so difficult to maintain. It's not as simple as like FIFA. You've got to have some sort of a rhythm of playing and playing together. Gomez and Leone never played together. Wolves won, Everton 0. Yes! Wolves are beating the Toffees and Falkirk 0, Hibs 1. Everton getting beat at Molineux. Yes, get in there. I love it. Hey. So come on. Get down to Goodison Park. Oh, brilliant. I love it. I am Crute. Is the Everton fan still in here? No, he'll have moved on him. He's not coming back in here now. Not when they're getting beat. If Everton equalise and Liverpool concede, he might pop his head back in. That's what they do. Pop his head back in and say, "Way," and that'll be it. Liam Manning nearly goal for Lincoln. Sonny Bradley. Chelsea are just all over the place at the minute. I so wish that I had not blocked. There was a Chelsea fan who used to come in here regularly, and he literally borderline sent me death threats, basically, because I said that Chelsea won't win the league this year. He used to come in here regularly all the time, and he literally, and I ended up blocking. It's the first time I've ever had to block anyone, because he was privately messaging me stuff saying you knew where I lived and he was going to come and get on all this stuff. Anyway, so I just blocked him. I'd quite like to have a chat with him now, because Chelsea have fallen bits, haven't they? Has Moyes put out a strong team? Well, it's kind of impossible for Moyes to put out a strong team. It's Everton. He's put out an Everton team. I'll tell you the Everton team. Let's have a look at it. As far as I'm aware, he's put out a strong team, because Everton have talked about recently going strong in the Cups. So I would imagine he's put out basically the same side as they put out in the derby. So he's got Travers in goal, so he's dropped Pickford. Seamus Coleman at left back. Oh, no, that's bad. Seamus Coleman left back, Michael Keane and Tarkowski, which is that's their first choice back two, and O'Brien is their first choice right back. So 3 of the back 4 is first choice. He's dropped Garner and put Irabunum in. He's dropped Dewsbury Hall and put James Garner in. He's dropped Grealish for McNeil, Alcaraz and Diblin come in for Ndai, and obviously Dewsbury Hall, and Barry coming in for Beto. So he has rotated it quite a lot. Travers, Coleman, Keane, Tarkowski, O'Brien, Irabunum, Garner, Alcaraz, McNeil on the left, Diblin on the right, and Barry up front. Hey, I guess we'll see. Burnley 0, Cardiff 1. Oh my God. That was the one. That was the one game that everyone was banking on. Burnley to win. Wigan 0, Wycombe 1. Sweet Lord, I've got that as well. How have I backed Wigan at home? They're all falling apart tonight. I've got Wigan at home. Fucking hell. I've got Wigan at home. I took Everton to qualify away at Wolves as well. Foolish, man. And Burnley to win at home against Cardiff. I couldn't see a way where Cardiff got absolutely battered at home against Bradford the other day. Absolutely smashed, and they've just gone ahead against Burnley at Turf Moor. I mean, I know that Scott Parker's got bigger fish to fry than the League Cup, but still, sweet Lord. Oh my God. Stephen Warnock has just said on commentary that Southampton should cross the ball more because Liverpool have got small centre-backs. Giovanni Leone's 6'5". What an absolute tit he is. Honestly, I don't think I've disliked an ex-Liverpool player more than Stephen Warnock. Barnsley 0, Brighton 3. I don't think I have. I think he is definitely up there with the least likeable ex-Liverpool players. But welcome to me, man. 3-0 Brighton, yeah. Yeah, Leone's absolutely massive. And Joe Gomez, how tall is Joe Gomez? But Joe Gomez is 6 foot plus. Yeah, Joe Gomez is massive, 6'2". So Joe Gomez is 6'2". Giovanni Leone's 6'5", but apparently Liverpool have small centre backs. What are you talking about? Nick Knack says Carabao Cup games are always a bit of a lottery to bet on. Don't I know it? Don't I know it? They've absolutely done me there. Southampton are in here. Do you know what's frustrating as well for Southampton? I don't think they've got VAR in this, have they? I don't think there's VAR in this competition, is there? Go, Chelsea FC, everybody. Absolutely scintillating game down in Lincoln right now. Are they still getting battered? Liam, smaller than the average giant, though, okay? Nick Nack, we've got Archer and Armstrong up front. A couple of leprechauns would win more in the air. I know, but that's exactly why you shouldn't be putting balls into the box. Like, you've got Archer and Armstrong, and Liverpool have got Gomez and Leone. You're not going to win much in the air. So that's why Stephen Warnock's comment about, you know, make sure you put balls into the box, it just doesn't make any sense, does it? Not till the quarters. Right, okay. No VAR till the quarters in this tournament. I am reliably informed. If you're watching along with us tonight and you've not followed, if you've not subscribed before, give us a like, give us a follow. Make sure you get over to X and give us a follow as well. Keith Thomas. You can find me over there. And get over to YouTube as well. Search me up. I am live every single day. We're live for Betis and Forest tomorrow. We're live for Villa and Bologna on Thursday. And we're live on Friday night for West Brom against Leicester in the Championship. So, footy all week. Liam wouldn't say reliable. Key, my source is tomato. Gal says Lincoln making us look like we've got Winston Bohard out of retirement. What a player he was, by the way. Winston Bohard, absolutely brilliant centre-back. Not that Chelsea fans ever really saw it. He literally just sat on his contract for 3 or 4 years, didn't he? Unbelievable player. Here's Liverpool. First chance, really. 21 minutes in, apart from that Isak chance in the first 60 seconds, we haven't had a kick. We haven't had a kick. This has been a really disjointed Liverpool performance. I'm not going to say worrying. It's not worrying because it is what you'd expect from a team that's so heavily rotated. That's exactly what happens when you take 11 players out the side and put 11 new ones in. You generally get a pretty disjointed performance. Frimpong, it's cleared away. Burnley 0, Cardiff 2. Oh my God. Burnley. Fucking Burnley. Robinson again. Callum Robinson. Whenever people ask me, do I like football? I say yes. Yes, I do like football. But not Burnley. Burnley can fuck off. Gal, the Bobo Balde of Chelsea, sat and ran his contract down the tosser. And Liam Manning just googled it. Apparently all the Premier League clubs, there is VAR. Oh, so there is VAR for this then. Nick Nack, impressive turnout. Stadium looks full. I think it's because it's been rumoured all week that we would be starting Isak and be a relatively strong squad with Leone starting and Isak starting, and we would see a bit of the new lads, Mamadashvili obviously in goal as well. So there was always going to be an opportunity for. These are the games that you take your kids to. Your first game. This is what happens. Isak here down the right hand side. Chance for Liverpool. Hit it. Oh, good save. And cleared away. That was good. That was a really good effort from Chiesa. Yeah, this is the sort of game that my dad used to take me to when I was little, when I was growing up. Cup game, night match, middle of the week, on telly. So loads of the fans can't really let's say the season ticket holders can't be bothered, right? So there's always tickets available for these sorts of games. So you could get them easy, and if you don't have tickets are hard enough to come by at Anfield, especially when I was growing up. But yeah, these are the sort of games you go to. Used to get dad and lad tickets. 3-star Reds, I said exactly the same as you about Burnley on Saturday, Keith. And Daz, how long do you think Isak gets? Well, if it stays like this, I think he plays the full 90. I think he has to. To be honest, I actually think the full 90 is what Slot will want to get out of him anyway. Let's be honest, we need to keep Isak on the pitch. I think we'll be bringing Ekatike on with him at this point. Because look at honestly, we're all over the place. We are all over the place. Great play by Endo. Oh, it's brilliant play. Hit it. Who was that? Curtis, you've got to shoot there. Engamoa, Robertson, cleared away. That's better from Liverpool. Curtis Jones got that all wrong there, but a really, really good press from Wataru Endo. Absolutely brilliant. And Liverpool did just start to click up a gear there. Just started to click up a gear. Liam, so every top team then it looks like. Yeah, I knew you didn't know what you were talking about. Nick Nack, this is what happens when you go on strike. Takes 3 months to get match fit. Well, I'll take a sloppy 1-0 here. A simple, crappy, scruffy 1-0. Chiesa, good ball in, headed away. Only as far, that's going to be a foul. Edge of the area, got absolutely clattered there. Nick Nack, once you score, our heads will drop. I know what you're doing. You're definitely trying to lull me into a false sense of security, because I'm telling you, there's a Southampton goal coming. Lincoln 1, Chelsea 0. Lincoln have done it. Lincoln in front. Oh my God. It is the night of FA Cup and, League Cup shock, Falkirk 0, Hibernian 2. There's an FA Cup game going on tonight as well, that's why. Just seen an FA Cup notification pop up. It's the early rounds of the FA Cup starting. Pup heard everything now. Key likes a sloppy one. You are absolutely filthy. That is vile. I would never insinuate such things. Nick Nack, define lol Chelsea. I thought we were going to go for the define Young thing again. Ben, why do we put the away fans in the other side in the cup? What do you mean in the other side? Are they not there? Are they on Anfield Road end? Where are they? Where are the away fans? I mean, I'll be honest, I don't expect a lot of Southampton fans. What Southampton fans? Surely there's not going to be a full turnout of Southampton fans there. Great ball in. Unlucky. Better that from Southampton. Mamadashvili claims it. Yeah. Who is coming up from Southampton to Liverpool on a Tuesday night in a cold, Anfield? You've got to literally, what time would they have left? Assuming they've come up on the coach, they'd have had to have left at about 2 o'clock, maybe 1, to beat the traffic. So they'll have left probably just around lunchtime to get here. And after the game finishes, they'll only be getting back at 4 or 5 in the morning. Who wants to do that? Who can do that? Unless you've booked the day off work. Isaac, how's it going? Lacking so much quality, says unknown. They're on the right. They're on the right? What do you mean they're on the right? They're not in the cop. On the right where? What stand? Oh, you mean they're on the right as in they're on the far end of the... I thought, no, haven't they got the full... I'm sure they've got the full bottom tier of the Anfield Road end. Because their allocation's bigger for a cup game. There's probably 3,000 there. Wow, hey, well, they've travelled well. Fair play to them. Fair play to Southampton then, because that is some goal. Declan Fox, good to see you, man. Come on, Southampton. Isak lays it off. Here's Frimpong. Better into the channel. Liam Manning, it was a great finish, but shocking defending from Chelsea. And Reece, the Southampton fan who dances all the time, is definitely there. Yeah, we'll put Prodigy on at half-time, and just in case. Declan Fox, Chelsea are losing 1-0. Yeah. Yeah, spotted it. Come on, Curtis. Declan United fan here. Who have you got next round? Oh, that's great play by Engamoa. Wonderful play by Engamoa. That's better. Out to Leone, into Frimpong, Declan Fox. Everton are losing 2. They are, yeah. 1-0 at Molineux. Gomez over to the far side, and I think that's going to be an easy... Yeah, Southampton managed to get it away. Declan Brighton FA Cup, mates. I don't care about Monchi, or he don't care about me. All I care about is Unai Emery. He has got a pretty bad record, hasn't he, Monchi? Liam Manning, can you say Burnley, Key, for my son? Burnley? What about Burnley? Why do you say it like Burnley? Or Burnley? Declan, have lots of family support Liverpool. What's wrong with him? Hey. Lay off, Declan. Right. Come on. 15 minutes to half time. Let's get at least something. Let's get a goal in. Spark this one into life. Even if it's a Southampton goal, to be honest. I'd be happy if Southampton score before half time. At least then Liverpool might have to wake up a bit. We're kind of sleepwalking into a 1-0 defeat here. The way we're playing. Hit it! Oh, unlucky. That was much better. Joe Gomez over to Leone. Leone out to Frimpong. He's not looked particularly assured on the ball, Leone. Again, got to give him his due. It's his first night at Anfield, his first game, but he hasn't looked particularly comfortable. A couple of times on the ball, just started to just hesitate a little bit. Here he is again. Endo dropping back into centre-back. That's really good play from him. Radnor Splash, how are they playing? Not really playing at all, to be honest. Here's Isak. Give it off. Liam Manning, you didn't believe me that you have to have a northern way of saying it. Can't say it any other way. There's loads of ways to say it. Burnley. 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 Or Burnley. Radnor Splash says, what do you think the score will be? Southampton 1-0. Oh, nearly. Southampton very nearly taking the lead. I'm telling you, it's coming. It is coming. Southampton have had us on the counter-attack a couple of times. It's been one of them nights for Liverpool. We're not looking particularly assured. Now, does this come off Joe Gomez's arm? Oh, I tell you what, Joe Gomez deflects this wide, and I don't know what that comes off. Liam, it just doesn't sound right, though, when it's normal, like Barnsley. Barnsley. Header from Southampton. Mamardashvili comes and claims. Nice and easy. Here's Mamardashvili out to Curtis on the left-hand side. Engamore's got a gamble there. That's the ball. Good lad. Keep it in. Better. He's honestly such a threat. I would be playing Engamore a lot more this season. I know he's only 17. You don't want to overdo it, but he's got to get more time. He's so good. Oh, Curtis. These are the games where Curtis Jones has to step up, has to do better. Radnor Splash, do you think Liverpool might lose? There's every chance. There's every chance. Southampton have started very well. Liverpool have had one chance, really, let's be honest. Maybe two, you could say. Chiesa had a shot. Isak's big chance in the first 60 seconds or so. And I'll be honest, I think Isak probably should have buried that. If we're being hypercritical, you know, he's still fresh, he's still kind of catching up, but Isak probably should have scored that one. HGTXV, Jones is so poor. Ego of Messi, ability of Jones. I don't think Jones has got that much of an ego. I think he's a very talented player. He just doesn't get to show it very often, whether that's because of he's never ever had a run of starts in the Liverpool team, and he's had injury issues and things like that when it's disrupted him. But every big team, every successful team has to have a Curtis Jones in the squad. A local lad who runs through brick walls for you, defends well. You know, Curtis Jones came on in the derby and played really well, by the way. Really well. Shelley, welcome, Nick Knack. You gave us Diblin. How is Diblin playing, Shelley? HGTXV said he's got an ego in terms of turning down picks with fans. What do you mean turning down pictures with fans? Have you seen something that we've not? Sack. He's also known for making complaints about Liverpool staff who ask him for picks and getting them the sack. Really? Hey, well, I didn't know anything about that. And to be honest, I can't speak about him as a person. Christ, he might be a bell. I'll be honest, I imagine most footballers are absolute bellwhiffs. Can you imagine a world where they're not? Where a 16, 17, 18-year-old lad gets literally all the wealth in the world? Like, I can't imagine a world where they're not absolute bells. Like, the worst sort of people. Papa John's, what's going on? My bet is gold and it's nearly half time. Well, you're not going to get goals in this one just yet. I think it's probably going to be maybe a 1-0, or it might even go to Eki time and penalties, this one. It wouldn't surprise me, you know. It's been delicately poised, it has to be said. Shelley, Diblin is playing okay. Got to do better away at Wolves. Big chance for him to nail a starting place. 45 million quid. HGTXV says football salary caps need to be introduced. What's the point putting these young lads on 30k a week when they've never played a game? Well, I mean, I think Engamoa was still on his YTS. Like, he was on about maybe, I think about a grand a week when he scored the winner against Newcastle. Wasn't on very much. I mean, that's still a very, very decent salary for us, for your average person, isn't it? But here's Isak down the right-hand side. Wonderful play by Alexander Isak. That's great play. Good ball in and cleared away. That's much, much better from Isak. Wonderful play down the left-hand side. That's a little glimpse there of the sort of player that we thought we were signing, that we know that we're signing. He's here again. Here's Curtis. Oh, it's Chiesa, sorry. All the way back to Robertson. Jake, have the Saints scored yet? They've not, no. Shelley, where's me manners? Evening, everyone. Good to see you, Shell. And Nick Knack says... Oh, sorry, no. 3-star Reds, it goes straight to penalties, pal. Okay, well, then there you go. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a penalty shootout that decides this, because honestly, we don't look like we're scoring anytime soon. And I hate being right. I hate being right, because I said this before kickoff. Everyone was saying it's going to be a huge game. Liverpool are going to walk it. I'm dead excited for this one and all this. And I knew there was going to be a sting in the tail. Liam, have you seen Burnley's lineup though, Key? They've made loads of changes. Shocking, really. Have they really? Oh, well, there you go. They've killed me off there, then, Burnley. Jake, not with Isak up top, you won't. Be right back, just laughing all the way to the bank. Hey, laugh all the way to the Conference League if you can, cock. Laugh all the way to that. I don't think you'll manage the Conference League, to be honest, but laugh all the way somewhere. You ain't laughing all the way to the Champions League again. Liam Manning, Brozier and Fleming up top, and a sub-keeper in goal. 3-star Reds, evening Shelley at Everton winning. No. Come on, Wolves. Radnor Splash, when Liverpool's best player ain't there, they do struggle. Well, I'll be honest, it's not even just our best player. We've literally made 11 changes. Like, this is a completely new 11 that have never played before. Not a starting 11 in the Premier League, put it that way. Well, we need Burnley to step up in the second half for sure. Because Wigan are letting me down. Burnley are letting me down. They're all letting... Even Liverpool are letting me down. Christ. Everyone's letting me down tonight. Got to keep it fresh with Palace at the weekend, though. Palace have got a free game week as well. Got to remember, they knocked Millwall out, didn't they, last week? So they're already through, Palace. They knocked Millwall out on penalties. And now, yeah, they've got a free game week while we're playing tonight. So important that we get those players rested. Nick Nack making excuses already, Key. Something like that. Hey, I'm not making... Listen, there was only me. I reckon if you look on Twitter, there won't be many Liverpool fans who were saying... caution on this one, because everyone was excited. Everybody was dead excited. Oh, what's the ref blew up for here? Jake, how's Leone getting on? So. Yeah, he's not really been tested as much, to be honest. There's not really been anything down that left-hand side. McCarthy on the ball here now. Radnor Splash, player of the match. Player of the match? Probably Alex McCarthy, to be honest, of Southampton. He's made a couple of big saves. Biggest moment in this game so far has been Alexander Isak. One-on-one with McCarthy, and very, very big save. It was a really good save from him to tip it over the bar. Southampton are in. This is it. It's 1-0. It's here. It's coming. Off the bar, on the rebound. Oh, he's headed it wide. Oh, I tell you what, Southampton, that should have been it. That should have been 1-0 Saints. Southampton clean through on goal. Adam Armstrong, lovely little dink over the top of Mamadashvili. Hits the crossbar, bounces down. And I think it was Flynn Downs who was running in. He diving headers it, and it goes just wide with an empty net, basically. He manages to put it wide. I've no idea how he missed the target there. But a huge let-off for Liverpool, that. Massive let-off for Liverpool. And Liverpool are in. Isak scored! Get in there! Yes! There he is! Alexander Isak, that is what you pay the money for. He's had a big chance already in this game and he's just put that one away. Lovely goal. Liverpool 1, Southampton 0. From literally seconds after Southampton should have been 1-0 in front themselves. It's been a poor performance this game from Liverpool, but they've managed to finish the half in front. Adam Armstrong, the captain of Southampton, you can see he's dejected, he's despondent, because it was just... Southampton, they've absolutely ballsed it up at the back. It's a lovely finish from Isak, but McCarthy plays it out, gives it away to Chiesa, and Isak with a simple tap-in. Chiesa with the assist. I think it's Quasi. It's Quasi who messes up at the back for Saints, and it's Liverpool 1, Southampton 0. Alexander Isak with his first goal for the club. There it is. But literally seconds after Southampton should have been 1-0 in front, it goes to show that just how quickly the game can change. And there you go. That's it. It's 1-0 to Liverpool. And that might just be all we needed to settle this tie. That is absolutely huge for Liverpool. How does Downs completely miss that header, says Nick Nag? I don't know. All he had to do was get that on target, didn't he? Just get that on target and it's there. Southampton have played really, really well. Let's not forget the fact that they have played really, really well. And I actually think this scoreline flatters Liverpool. It does. This scoreline flatters Liverpool. Liverpool 1, Southampton 0. At the very, very least, Southampton should be going into the break level. They've had a huge chance. They've missed it. Hit the bar and then missed another big chance, and then they've handed the ball to Liverpool. They've handed that chance to Alexander Isak on a silver platter, literally on a platter, saying, there you go, make it 1-0, and he's obliged. It's what the best strikers in the world do. Liam Manning's, it wasn't Downs, that's why. Was it not Downs? Who was it? Who was it? Papa John's, what a goal. Was it Ekatike, the player you gush over? No, it was Isak. Ekatiki's on the bench. Here's Endo. What a player. Wataru Endo might be the best player in the world. Tone, it's all about putting it in the net. Right, we've got 1 minute until half-time. Cienza, was it really? Jake wasn't the best striker in the world when he was at Newcastle, you said. Just remember who made him. Real Sociedad, was it? Right, it's half-time here at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Southampton 0. Alexander Isak putting Liverpool in front. It's been a very, very tough watch, that opening first half, hasn't it? Let's be honest, it's been a very, very tough watch. Yeah, madness. Crazy. Burnley getting beat 2-0. And Isaac, how's the game been so far, Key? Not great. Yeah, Liverpool 1-0 up, but not great otherwise. Okay, well, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. How have you found this game? How have you found the other games we're watching tonight? To be honest, the only other games going on... In fact, we can put Wolves-Everton on, can't we? Should put Wolves-Everton on. Let's put Wolves-Everton on while it's half-time. Because it's on Sky Sports, that one, isn't it? Yeah, go on. Let's put Sky Sports 1. Dylan, how's it going? Just message you the link to the donation page. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I'll add it or I'll flag it on the next live that we do. Right, Wolves Everton. Let's go and have a look. Let's watch Wolves Everton. Why not? Danish Rwani. Put the Chelsea game on there. We're losing. Well, I'm trying to watch Everton. I think that's going to be the better one to watch. Michael Keane's just skied it over the bar. Oh no, it's Ghana. Silver Fox, not many Liverpool players doing themselves a favour tonight so far. To be honest, it's always like this. It is always like this after you change 11 players. M15, how's it going? Jake, when he came from Sociedad, he had 6 goals the season before. You laughed and said why you bought him. What are you on about? I wasn't on here when you bought him from Sociedad. We didn't know each other then. Pup says, one you missed earlier, the young lads need to go back to having a car from the club partner dealership and have a Ford KA as opposed to Lamborghinis and Bentleys. It is very, very true. Yeah. And this is, but the problem is the free market dictates what you're worth. So if you're a young player and you come through to the first team and, you know, you've got the world at your feet and everyone's telling you that you're the best thing since sliced bread and blah, blah, blah. Look at Lamine Yamal, right? Lamine Yamal's like, what, 18? He's now pushing for the Ballon d'Or and he's just won the Copper and all this stuff. Everyone, Saudi would be happy to pay him £1 million a week, right? They'd make him the highest paid player in the world. So, given that's the case, you can't really have a tiered approach as you should in any normal career because the young players are getting offered the massive wages straight away. Tyreek George has just scored for Chelsea to equalise against Lincoln. Gav, can you actually believe it? We're being schooled by Lincoln. Yeah, it's not good, is it, mate? But you've at least equalised now. Wolves with a ball in. Everton just about get it away. Isaac who scored. It was Alexander Isak. And Jake. Isak wasn't the only gem we found. Do you think Liverpool was the one to scout Ekitike? Yeah, Newcastle have got the best scouts. Newcastle have definitely got the best scouts. Only Newcastle knew about Hugo Ekitike. Gav, thank God for that. Dylan, if you could sign Lamine Yamal for 20 million and Isak and Wirtz combined, would you do it? No. No. Be a fool to. That's not even close. Why would you do that? DC, Liverpool found a gem in Isak. What? And you spent 63 million on a giraffe, they said. A Somali pirate. What are you on about? You're very, very defensive about it. You're very, very defensive. Just accept. I mean, look, maybe you have got good scouts, I don't know, but they all choose everyone else over you, so it's no good having good scouts if you can't actually attract them. And then even if you do attract them, you can't keep them. See Voltemada's interview. Voltemada's interview was unbelievable. Which ground are you most looking forward to playing in? Anfield. Who's your Premier League hero growing up? Steven Gerrard. Who do you think is going to be the toughest opponent you might face in the Premier League? Virgil van Dijk. Who do you think the best player is in the Premier League? Mo Salah. It's absolutely unbelievable. The guy's basically a Liverpool fan. We've seen it. He's coming. Chelsea are 2-1 up. Chelsea have scored. Chelsea have scored. They're 2-1 ahead now at Lincoln. And Sincil Bank has erupted. It's Buonanotte. Buonanotte with his first goal for Chelsea. Isaac, okay, that's enough, Key. Keep Newcastle out of your mouth. Well, I would if other people weren't trying to have a pop. I'm quite happy to let bygones be bygones. 3-star Reds, what do you say to a female Spanish football fan when you want to ask her out for dinner? Would you like a pie, Ella? I like it. We made him, you'll ruin him just like you did with Carroll. What about like we did with Wijnaldum? Will we ruin him like we did with Wijnaldum? Or ruin him like we did with Dietmar Man? We did alright with Dietmar Man and Wijnaldum. They won pretty much everything with us. Seems they tend to do quite well when they go from Newcastle to a big club. Isaac's so massive, everyone talks about us. No, not everyone talks about you. Just can't stop digging you out when it's dead funny. The Anfield talk. Southampton have really tried to limit Rio tonight, but he's still being impactful. I think Rio's played quite well. Big old comeback for Chelsea. 2-1 at Sincil Bank. We're watching Everton now. Everton now starting to dictate possession a little bit more against Wolves. But that's really poor from Timur Abunam. Just runs into the Wolves defence there. Far too easy. Again, if you're new around here, do us a favour. Make sure you have clicked the like and subscribe button on YouTube. It massively helps. If you're watching on TikTok, make sure you double tap the page. Give us a like, give us a follow. I'm live every single day on this channel. We're live tomorrow for Betis against Forest. Nottingham Forest back in the Europa League. So we're going to watch Betis against Forest. Maybe Anthony. Does Anthony manage to get under Forest's skin? Who knows? We'll see that one tomorrow night. We'll do a live watch along of that one. Aston Villa against Bologna as well on Thursday. Aston Villa in a little bit of... They're out of form, out of shape a little bit, aren't they? Monchi's leaving. Emery's just not quite at it. He's not quite got the right sort of formula this season. So it'll be interesting to see how they respond at Villa Park on Thursday night against Bologna. And then on Friday night, we're watching West Brom against Leicester in the Championship. So again, give us a like, give us a follow, all that good stuff. Dylan, Genie is the only Liverpool player I've met alongside Conor Bradley. Sound guy, to be fair, and shouldn't have left Pool. He won everything with us, didn't he? Did very well. Leone's looking good. Papa John's, my favourite Premier League dad moment was the Ekatike goal a few weeks back. The bloke was about in tears. Which Ekatike goal? Can't remember. The one against Palace, the one against Bournemouth. Oh, claim for a penalty. Big claim for a penalty, that. Could be a penalty to Wolves here. Can we VAR that, please, sir? Can we check that? That's got to be a penalty to Wolves. Get it checked. We'll have that checked, please. Let's have a VAR moment, please, at Molineux. Come on. Definite penalty, that. Nailed on penalty. Gav, hopefully Southampton can shock the world. Do you know what, mate? They deserve it. I promise you, Southampton deserve to be level at half-time. They played really well. Really well. They hit the bar. Probably should have scored maybe 30 seconds before Liverpool did. Dylan, please whip out the suit again, sir. If we can get to 6K before the end of October, I'll quite happily do it. Liam, they have to play better than they did against Pompey, to be fair. And John says, Key, how did he miss that header? There's no way. It was a bad header. And then he went up the other end and literally we scored within 30 seconds of that. Come on, Wolves, kill him off. Wolves strike miles over the bar. Levante 0, Real Madrid 1. There you go. John, we play Southampton on Saturday. I was hoping for a bloodbath here tonight. Well, it still might be. Illiman and Dye coming on for Everton here. They've pushed the emergency button. Tyler Diblin has gone off. £45 million well spent, apparently. Tyler Diblin subbed for Illiman and Dye, and Dwight McNeil off for Jack Grealish. So Everton having to bring, dare I say, the big guns on. Illiman and Dye and Jack Grealish now coming on for Everton to see if they can get them back in the game. I wonder, can they really? Shelley, come on Everton for flip's sake. And Gav, do you know when the draw is? I think the draw's after tomorrow night's games. I think I could be right in saying that. Here's Grealish. Goes down, never getting a penalty for that. Shut up, you divvy. Grealish comes on, and within 10 seconds, he's on the floor. Honestly, what an absolutely ridiculous player. What an absolutely ridiculous... Honestly, I've never known a player to dive so much. He's never up. He's never off the floor. He's literally never off the floor. Look at him, Grealish, going to the ref and saying, I swear, I swear, I swear, I swear. Look at this state. Never a penalty. Look at that. He pulls his leg away. That is the biggest dive you were ever likely to see. Massive dive again from Jack Grealish. What a surprise. And he's got the temerity to jump up and say to the referee, I swear, referee, I've never done anything like this, I promise ya. Shut up, mate. You dived. It was a clear dive. Wrexham 1-0 up. And Isak off for Ekatike. Is it really? Is he actually? No, don't say Isak's gone off. Don't say that. I'm not having that. Is he actually? Is he really? Burnley 1, Cardiff 2. Right, we're back on for the second half here. And yes, it does look indeed like Isak has gone off. Well, that's frustrating. I thought we'd see him for the full 90 minutes. But what do I know? Right, let's get the scoreboard back on for the second half. Second half, and we are on 45-48, is it? That's 46, right, okay. Right, that's, I think I'm synced up now. I think we're live with the, yeah, that's about right. 46 20. Ben, I need an Ekatike goal and a Rio goal. Or Rio goal or assist, and Archer shot on target for 91 quid. You're having a laugh. You're having an absolute laugh. Nick Nack, has anyone tried any of Key's Aka tips yet? No one's even in the group. There's nobody in the group. I'm literally talking to myself in my Telegram group. Sharing absolutely sensational worldy tips, by the way, which keep winning. No one's buying that, are they? But I have got a Telegram group. I've got a Telegram group where we talk footy and we talk, well, mainly we talk football hackers and what we fancy and what tips we've got. And yeah, everyone asked me to create it. I've created it and there's no bugger in it. There's only me in it. So I'm just screaming into the void. Ben, how do I join your Telegram key? Get over to YouTube and there is a link in the description of every video that I have posted. So if you go to the description of the live that we've got on YouTube right now, you'll see my Telegram link and you can just, if you're on your phone and you've got Telegram, you can open that link. Or just paste it into your browser, even better. It's all in there. Dylan, I don't trust Telegram. It's just WhatsApp. Just WhatsApp. To be honest, I've got a Discord group as well. I've just not put the Discord group in there. So if you're happier with Discord, we can do it on Discord. I can create a Discord group as well. I have a Discord server and a Telegram server. But I've got the Telegram one. Knick-knack, isn't Telegram what the scammers use? I think it is. Yeah, but it is basically just an encrypted version of WhatsApp. That's it. Is my limited understanding. But again, the format is the same. You still have to have someone's number to talk to him, or you have to join a group that they're in. So it's not like you just join Telegram, download the app, and all of a sudden you have scammers galore in your inbox. Strike, Ekatiki, nah, I'm lucky. Falkirk 2, Hibs 2. Oh, no, they're down. Okay, so they're making another change here, I think. Okay, Southampton change. Shea Charles joins the fray. Downs also coming on, and Jander and Jander and Archer coming off. Sorry. And big Damien Downs coming on. Right, Southampton starting to knit things together as well, Ben, you are not alone on Telegram, sir. We are one. Let's lose money together. Yes, there you go. Love that. Love that. We'll share all of our shocking hackers in there, and we'll see if we get any, improvement in results. Knick-knack, here comes the Southampton cavalry. Well, Liverpool are going to have to do a little bit better in this second half. Certainly need to... Oh, that's a great ball over the top by Robertson. And here's Ekitike. Ow! How was the referee give that to Southampton? That's shocking. He's going to get a yellow card for that, Ekitike, as well. Has he got a yellow card for it? He has. Yeah, dissent. Silly, that. Silly. Stupid, that. Why has he got a yellow card? Well, he should have got a yellow card. It is the wrong decision. Definitely the wrong decision. You can't be doing that. Shelley, hit the likes for Key, please, even though he's a cop-out. Thanks, Shell. Fulham 1, Cambridge 0. Thank you for the follow as well, by the way. Levante 0, Real Madrid 2. Mastantuono, is that his first goal? Franco Mastantuono scored for Real Madrid. There you go, first one. Hazard says Southampton are winning this. Well, they're in down the right-hand side. Big chance. Oh, just about. Liverpool get it away. We are living dangerously. I'm not going to deny in any way that Liverpool aren't. We're struggling. Here's Ekitike. He might have to do it on his own at this point. Ekitike running with the ball down the right-hand side. Get at him, lad. Hit it. Unlucky. Really good. Nick Nack says we aren't scoring, the game's done. Nick Nack's our Southampton fan on the channel, so he's not got all that much confidence in his own team. But I tell you what, I think I've got a bit more in it, because I think Southampton are causing us problems. Nick Nack is Ekitike left-footed. I think he's both-footed. He's primarily right-footed, but he has got a left foot. Yeah, he has got a left... Well, of course he's got a left foot. But he has scored quite a few goals with his left foot, I believe, as well. He's kind of dual-footed. It's one of the things that Liverpool like about their centre-forwards is they look for strikers capable on both sides. But he is predominantly right-footed. Hazard, I'm guessing you support Liverpool. What gave me away? Liam Manning says Broadhead has scored for Wrexham. Brilliant, another ex-Everton player. Ex-Everton players are scoring all over the place. Barnsley 0, Brighton 4. Brighton are having a great time up in Yorkshire tonight. 3 goals, it has to be said, by Diego Gomez, the midfielder who came in from Inter Miami. He's got a hat-trick tonight, and that could be a big sort of landmark goal for him, or landmark performance for him. Diego Gomez coming in, and obviously 2 assists as well, it must be said, from Tom Watson at Sunderland. Big performance, that. Hat-trick, first half hat-trick from Diego Gomez against Barnsley. And the scores elsewhere tonight are Barnsley 0, Brighton 4, Burnley 1, Cardiff 2, Fulham 1, Cambridge 0, Lincoln 1, Chelsea 2, Wigan 0, Wickham 2, Wolves 1, Everton 0. All of this is a pain in the backside, because I really need Burnley and I really need Wigan. So I might have to cash out 1 or 2 of them, because they're all struggling. Anderlecht have scored. It was Gomez again. Diego Gomez has got 4 goals for Brighton tonight. That is unbelievable stuff. That's going to be one of them games that people look back on now for him, because that might be a career turner for him. He's only 22 years of age, Paraguayan. Came in from Inter Miami, lots and lots expected of him. Brighton typically do very, very well with these young signings, don't they? And he's had another big night tonight. Diego Gomez, 4 goals at Oakwell. Curtis Jones coming off here for Connor Bradley. It's an interesting shift. I wonder what that means. Maybe Connor Bradley going to right back, Frimpong pushing up into right wing. and Chiesa going 4-4-2. Liverpool have gone 4-4-2. There you go. Chiesa and Ekatike now playing as a simple 4-4-2. There you go. That's what we wanted to see. Ask and ye shall receive. Wrexham 2, Reading 0. Desperately need Burnley to turn it round. That's the only one that's struggling at the minute. Aberdeen are in the mud. Carlisle 4 to York. Wow, 4-0 to York. Oh, sorry, 4-0. Winning 4-0. Liam Manning, did you hear Arteta say about Sunday's game, you can't dominate with the handbrake on? What is he talking about? Southampton with a strike, cleared away. Broadhead again with his second goal of the night for Wrexham. Nathan Broadhead, unbelievable. Hazard, is this for the cup? It is, it's in the cup, yes. Ben, surely Jones should have had 90 minutes today. I think, again, it's another one of them where let's keep him as fresh as we can because there's every chance we might need him at the weekend. McAllister hasn't looked particularly fit, so I don't know maybe if that's a reason why he's been taken off. Or if it's just maybe a form thing, because honestly, he's not played well tonight, Curtis Jones. He struggled. Crossbar. Who's at the crossbar? Everton or Wolves? Nick, I hate Bilbao. Those frauds ruined my bet. Here's Engamoa on the left-hand side. Rio, inside. Better. Hit it, Rio. Over to Frimpong. That's great play. Ekatike. This is good stuff from Liverpool. Oh, unlucky. And Southampton managed to get it away. Oh, great defending that by Southampton. Well done, Endo. Great defending by Liverpool now. Shelley, Everton, Key. Who was it who hit the bar for Everton? Liam, you're a bit ahead of ITV, Key. Well, there you go. I've got the ITV. I've got the ITV journals on strings here. Jimmy Garner it was for Everton who's hit the bar. Ekatike, hit it. That's offside. Miles offside, Chiesa. Miles off. Come on, how hard is it to get a Liverpool double goal? We just need to put these away now. Offside, unlucky. just slightly offside, I think. Just slightly. Come on. Robinson is our new Tyler Diblin. I thought Finn Azaz was going to be your new Tyler Diblin. Go on, be the hero, lad. Need to get that second goal and kill the game off. This is typical Liverpool. This is what we have been doing all season. Is getting in front, getting our noses in front. Sometimes in games we've maybe not deserved to get our noses in front, but we've got our noses in front, and then we've not sought to go on and kill the game. And that's the bit that's really sort of unforgivable. That's the bit that we need to do better. We need to get far more decisive at as the season goes on. I've no doubt we will. We've certainly got that killer instinct. We are the champions. We know that we can do that. But there's a lot of changes to these teams that we've been putting out, and we're asking players like Rio Engamo, here, 17 years of age, to step up and kill the game off. And again, they're just a little bit indecisive, puts the ball out for a goal kick. Southampton get the ball back. Knick-knack, this isn't Liverpool though, it is the Liverpool reserves. I know, but don't do yourself down. Southampton have played really, really well. And it's not just like Liverpool. We've had Frimpong playing tonight. We've had Isak playing tonight. I think you can consider Curtis Jones a first teamer. Endo you can consider a first team. And I know they don't necessarily start, but they're not reserves. They are absolutely players. Andy Robertson too. Andy Robertson's our vice captain. Mamardashvili, best goalkeeper in La Liga last year as far as I'm concerned. Liam Manning might be a shock tomorrow. Arsenal might win. Come on, Port Vale. I was tempted to do one of them tomorrow, maybe a decent League Cup game, but I thought we couldn't. While we've got Forest on, you can't be watching the League Cup while Forest are playing against Betis. Too big of an opportunity, that. That's better by Liverpool. Here's Frimpong. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Go on, Frimpong. Get it in. And ball, sir. Chiesa. Hit it. And ball. Must be. Must be. Oh, ref. That was a nailed on handball, that. Claim for anything. Come on. Reece, Arsenal v Port Vale, the greatest game of 2025. And Liam, they've just said no VAR till the semis key. You said the quarters. Thought you were sourced. You knew what you were talking about, you said to me. You've got this boxed. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Come on. Dirty, these Southampton players. Be yourself, Dylan. If Rangers lose this Thursday, Martin needs to go, but he should have left ages ago. Do you know what? I really like Ali McCoist. I really, really like Ali McCoist, but I do feel like maybe I'm a little bit hypocritical because I wouldn't consider myself here like I've not got a platform. But Ali McCoist is on ITV. He's on Sky Sports. He's on TNT. He's literally broadcasting to millions. Like, his voice matters. I feel like you shouldn't be calling for a manager's job. I know Rangers is his team, but I think if we ever get to a level where we have got hundreds of thousands of people watching, then maybe at that point I'll reconsider how I talk about managers. But I don't think it's right you call for someone to be sacked. Do you know what I mean? Like, is that not a little bit distasteful? He's just you can't have a broadcaster calling that stuff out. I don't like that. Knick-knack, Ali is a diehard Rangers fan though. Of course, and I understand that. I understand he's a diehard Rangers fan. I get it. I know he's vested. He's really invested in it, and it's important to him. But I just feel like you should stop short of actually calling for a manager to be sacked. I feel like that's the line. I don't know why that's the line. I've maybe not got an articulate way of describing why I feel so strongly about it. And maybe in time I won't. Maybe I'll change my opinion on it. But I just feel like that's a little bit... And I love Ali McCoist, but I feel like it's a bad look to have a national broadcaster saying a manager should be sacked. Criticise, yes. But not... He has to go. He has been sacked. Or none of that. I don't like that. That's sly. Feels shady. Reese, you say Arteta should be sacked, though, Key. Well, no, I don't say he should be sacked. I probably have said he should be sacked, actually. Yeah, but I'm not Ali McCoist. That's AC/DC, man. Yeah, I wish I was. I quite like, TNT and the way that they do the whole commentary thing over there. It's really good, but Ali McCoist shouldn't be saying that, in my opinion. Nick Nack, then they'll do an article about whether managers get given enough time. That's it. It's true, innit? It is true. That is just the hypocrisy of it all. Liam Manning, most Arsenal fans hate Arteta. It says a lot, really. Can he beat a bit of AC/DC, man? SSB28, big ups. How's it going? Right, corner to Liverpool on the left-hand side here. Reese, key live stream featuring Ali McCoist. Is there a guitar coming in here? No, that didn't sound like Ali McCoist at all. That was just a generic Scottish accent. Sounded more like Frank McAnally. Alan McAnally. Oh, Ekatike again. They're claiming for a high foot and another yellow card for him there. Behave yourself. SSB, Isaac finally got his goal. He did indeed, yeah. He did. Deserved it as well. Honestly, take Ekatike off. Take Ekatike off. The last thing we need is Ekatike getting a yellow card. Because he will. He looks like he's about to get another yellow card. And we could do without him getting suspended for the Palace game. Ben, sorry, missed that. What did McCoist say? McCoist said that Russell Martin should be sacked. Now, whatever you think of that view, and you and I can have a view on that, I feel like, because we're the average man in the street. We can have that view. I don't feel like, as a broadcaster, TNT should be putting that out there. I don't think it's a very nice or kind look. Like, we're still ultimately talking about a guy who's under massive, massive amounts of pressure. And, like, I get it. Like, people will always use both sides of the coin. Oh, he's getting paid loads of money. It's a massive club. He's got to expect it. All this. And I understand all that. I get it. I know all that and I agree with it. I just don't think that anyone really should be saying he has to go, or why is he not sacked yet? Sack him now. The Rangers board, sack him, like really quite assertive and aggressive almost. You have to sack this guy. That for me is a line that should not be crossed. And Ali McCoist has crossed it. And I like Ali McCoist an awful lot. McCoist is entitled to his opinion too. He is. But I don't think you necessarily get to broadcast it if you're... It's the same as Gary Lineker. I'll say the same about Gary Lineker, right? Gary Lineker said some stuff. We all know what Gary Lineker's said and felt passionately about and whatever. Absolutely fine for him to have his opinion on that, no problem. But if you're a BBC presenter and you're on Match of the Day, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You're neutral. You don't have an opinion. You don't have an opinion. You can talk and you can... His job is to host and present and question. And you know, he can certainly ask questions, maybe leading questions, and make pointers and whatever to the guests and to the experts and whatever. But I just don't feel... I feel like there's got to be a really clear line where you don't ask for someone to be sacked. Or nay demand for someone to be sacked. That just feels a little bit tacky. Sad football nest. Bro, hi, what do you think? Gala. Liverpool play Galatasaray in about a week's time, I believe, in the Champions League. Looking forward to it. Nick Nack, it would be more controversial if Ali said he's doing a great job. Only people who think Martin shouldn't be sacked are Celtic fans. And that's it. See, but this is it. Do you not think like that's enough? Like, I feel like that has to be everyone knows that Russell Martin is in a difficult position at Rangers. Russell Martin is getting pelters from his own fans. He is... I'm sure the Rangers board have had a conversation with him. I am sure they have. That things need to improve. I am absolutely certain of that fact. So it doesn't need Ali McCoist on TNT going, he's got to be sacked. Sack him now. Wolves are 2-0 up. Hey! Wolves are 2-0 up against Everton. Oh, Shelley, where are you? Come on, Wolves. Rockodare scored his first goal for the club. And Wolves are going through. Here's Ekatike. Get it laid off. Shelley, Wolves scored. Oh. Ball in. Ben, I like McCoist, and that has surprised me a fair bit. And you have to remember he's Rangers through and through. Okay, well, put it this way. If I ever managed to get as the host of Match of the Day, or the host of a really big broadcasting show, if I was on Soccer Saturday, or if I was on anything, I would say the same. I'm a massive Liverpool fan. I couldn't say on air, if I was the host of that network, that I think Liverpool should sack a manager, or Liverpool... I'd draw the line. I'd draw the line. Liam Manning, hope Galatasaray loses, can't stand that fan base. Well, I can understand why you don't. Yeah, I can understand there's history there with Leeds and Galatasaray, isn't there? But yeah, Liverpool go to Galatasaray. And there's an awful lot of trouble. Well, not trouble per se. I'm not talking violence. I hope there's no violence. But there's certainly trouble expected in Turkey in terms of Liverpool fans have to be, I believe, in the ground. This is the guidance from the club, by the way. Liverpool fans have to be in the ground by about... They have to get buses from a specific point in Turkey from the airport, and they have to be at the ground, I think, 4 hours before kickoff to prevent any issues, I believe. Southampton, big chance here. In the box, and they've got a corner kick. That guy, Miles, playing well at home to Southampton, ain't for every wonder kid. What wonder kid? NUFCKS, see you later, Key, gotta go. Why? What wonder kids played well against Southampton at home? Theo, is 1.5 total goals a lock? No, not at all. Can Liverpool hang on, says Nick Knack. It's going to be tough. 15 minutes. Southampton are pushing forward. They've got every chance. Chance here for Southampton must be. It's 1-1. They've done it. Shea Charles, the substitute's done it. I told you it was coming. They've equalised. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who was that? It was off a corner. It was so simple. And somehow they've scored. Shea Charles, 6 yards out, smashes it in. Is it going to be checked? That's the only question here. Let's just watch it back. Oh, he's on. He's miles on. It's not even close. Miles onside. And I actually think it might have even been a handball. It could have been a handball here. From Endo. Oh, it's just shocking. Liverpool get underneath it. And somehow the ball falls to Shea Charles, the Northern Ireland attacker, in the box. And lovely little flick on. I think it was from Quasi. And Shea Charles taps it in. Great goal. 1-1. Liverpool 1. Southampton 1. That guy, Miles, you can't stop winning. First team, second team, it's who you are, mate. I know we just can't stop lifting trophies. It's crazy. Some people call us the anti-Arsenal. That's how we are. That's just how we are. Right. Well, Southampton 1-1. It's going to be a big 15 minutes now. Shelley, well done, Nick Knack. Told you not to give up. I told you, Nick Knack. I told you there was more chances in this for Southampton. It was always coming. Ben, there's no VAR. Someone told me there was VAR. Isak! Oh, no. It wasn't Isak! Ekatike! Isak's not even on the pitch. Knick-knack, you'll get a dodgy last-minute penalty like you always do. We might have to. I said it was going to penalties. I still feel like it will. Oh, woeful defending in the box. Yeah, it was poor from Endo, wasn't it? That's better. And here's Dan's big chance for Liverpool. Oh, why have you put it there? Why didn't you put it near post? Oh, Southampton are in at the other end here now. This could be 2-1. Oh, they slowed it down. They've missed the chance there. They've missed the chance. Pope says, is it extra time or straight to pens? It's straight to pens. So Southampton might well do it, you know. User 6887, it's your fault, pal, laughing at EFC. How are Everton getting on, by the way? I haven't heard. How are Everton getting on now? I didn't see. Can you let me know? Give us a chance. Let us know. Give an update on Everton when you get a chance. Right, Leone's off the pitch here. He's been clattered. Giovanni Leone, that's not good. He's been absolutely clattered and he's off the pitch. Has he gone into the advertising hoardings here? He's in a bit of pain, it's looking like. FM No Casuals, it's just the League Cup, lads. No one cares. And Liam spoken like a team that's out. It's his arm. Yeah, Giovanni Leone's, I think it's his right arm. And Kirkes, I think, is about to come on for Liverpool, which means Andy Robertson is going to go centre-back for the last 10 minutes. Kirkes left-back, Andy Robertson centre-back for the last 10 minutes at Anfield. Make of that what you will. Jordan, you know you're bad when you lose to Wolves. Is that Wolves' only win of the season as well, by the way? Have Wolves even won this season yet? I don't think they have they? Wolves have really struggled this year. Pope says Falkirk 2, Hibs 2. They were 2-0 up as well, Hibs. That's really good from Falkirk to come back. They were 2 up in that one. FM No Casuals, I mean, that judging by the lineups Prem teams send out. Again, yeah, true enough. We've changed 11 players here. Leone's about to come off. Kirkes is on. So, Liverpool for the last 10 minutes. Can they do it? Dylan, not a great debut from that Italian. He's been alright, to be honest. He's been okay. He hasn't done anything fantastic. He hasn't done anything badly. He's been pretty much fine all night. He's on the off the pitch at the minute getting treatment. It's going to be a corner to Southampton, is it? Yeah, Conor Bradley heads it behind. Liam beating Wolves ain't for everyone, though, Key. Oh, Leeds did it, didn't they? Ben, imagine leaving us with only Verge, Canate and Gomez as fit centre-backs. Well, again, it's fine. It is absolutely fine. We've rested 2 of those for the Palace game. And we know that those are the 2 that start. Shelley, we won 3-2 against them the other week. I reckon if you'd have said to Moyes, you can win one of them 2 games. You can either win the game in the Cup or you can win the game in the league. I guarantee you'd have won the game in the Cup. Here's Frimpong. Big chance for Liverpool on the counter. Ekatike. Get it in. Oh, unlucky. That's better from Hugo. Much, much better. Yeah, Wolves 2, Everton 0. Everton out the Cup. I think if you'd have said to Everton a couple of weeks ago, you can either win the league game or the Cup game against Wolves, which one would you rather have? 3 points or through to the next round? Everton 1,000,000% would have rather the Cup win. 1,000,000%. Here's Frimpong. Good ball in. Cleared away. Only as far as Conor Bradley. Liverpool applying some late pressure here. We've got 10 minutes left at Anfield. Come on, the Reds. Come on, the Reds. Let's have it. We're going to win this, I'm telling you. Nick Nat Moyes won't be bothered. He's only ever got to the semis once in his managerial career with United and got knocked out by Sunderland. He's not really a cup manager, is he, Moyes? Apart from the Conference League with West Ham, obviously, he's not really a cup manager. Ben, it's absolutely fine. It's not two of them are injury prone. Yeah, but we don't know what's happened with Leone yet. Give it time. We haven't got a clue. That was too easy. Fulham 1, Cambridge 0. Narrow win for Fulham. Emile Smith-Rowe putting them through at Craven Cottage. So Fulham through to the next round. Will Liverpool be joining them, though? That's the question. Southampton got the ball here up the other end. Here's Adam Armstrong. Downs in the middle. Bradley, easy. Straight into Mamadashvili. Liam Manning says, Tarkovsky said, if Palace and Newcastle can win a cup, why can't we? Wolves said, hold my beer. I mean, to be honest, it was literally this weekend we saw Tarkovsky did an interview talking about, we're really going to go for the cups this year. Feels like we're in for the cups this year. We're going to try and win a cup. The emphasis for us has to be on doing well in the cups. They're out of the League Cup straight away. So, not a good start for Everton. It has to be said. Big disappointment to go out of the Cups in a very winnable game, it has to be said. I think Moyes has got his team selection wrong there as well. Gav's highlights, Liverpool will end up getting their 90th minute goal like always. Well, it's set up for that, isn't it? It's set up for a late winner or it's going to go to penalty shootout. Either way, I said penalty shootout. In the first half, I thought we would go to pens. I genuinely thought we would go to pens in the first half. That's how we've been set up today. 11 changes from Liverpool. It was always a little bit disjointed. That happens when you play these sorts of teams. And you can't underestimate Southampton. Premier League side Southampton last year. Liam 1-1. It is 1-1, yeah. Jordan, Liverpool, massive applause for him there. Good ball forward. Huge chance here for Liverpool. Ekatike must be 2-1. Is he on? Is he on? Yes, he is. Oh, don't take your shirt off, you divvy. Why have you took your shirt off? Why have you took your shirt off? You're on a yellow. He's going to send you off. Oh, you moron. You absolute moron. You've won us the game, but you're going to get sent off. And he's literally got to send you off now. Oh, don't send him off, mate. Please don't send him off. He has, and he's gone. Ekatike, red card. What a fucking idiot. Oh, you're such a moron. Oh, I've never been so angry during a winning goal. I've never been so angry. Why did you do that? What an idiot. What an absolute moron. You're on a yellow card. You're going to take your shirt off like an absolute divvy. Oh, that is absolutely ridiculous. He's miles onside. There's no problem with the goal. The goal's fine. It's onside. He's right to score. And it's a great goal. But what an absolute plant pot. What an absolute plant pot. 2-1. Has that ever happened before? Has that ever happened where I've been so annoyed watching a winning goal in the 86th minute? We've got a winning goal in the cup in the 86th minute and everyone in the stadium is screaming, no, what are you doing? No, don't take your shirt off. You absolute idiot. Why? Why did you do it? Took his shirt off just so he could go, Ekatike, look at my name. Like, we don't know. We know who your name is. You've been our best player this season. Oh. Well, hey, at least we know who's starting at centre forward for Palace. That's so annoying, that. That's absolutely unbelievable. Honestly, infuriating, that. Clips, does he miss a Prem game for that? He does, he misses the Palace game. He's suspended for the Palace game now on Saturday. Saturday, 3 o'clock, misses the Palace game. Stupid. Stupid. Don't know if he's got a prior engagement. He fancied just being somewhere else at 3 o'clock on Saturday. hope Slot finds him for that, says Unknown. Mate, I actually do. I actually hope he does. Graham, he misses the next round. No, he doesn't. He misses Saturday. He misses the next game. It's a domestic suspension. So he misses the next game, and the next game for us domestically is Crystal Palace. Wigan 0, Wycombe 2, Burnley are out as well. Silver Fox, he misses the next round only. He doesn't miss the next round. He doesn't miss the next round. It's a domestic suspension, isn't it? Why would he miss the next? What? So if Liverpool hadn't gone, if Liverpool don't go through now, what does he wait until? Does he actually wait until next season to get his domestic suspension? It's ridiculous. Don't say it's never that. That is so bad. Gav's highlights, Liverpool fans should have booed him as he walked off. I know it's harsh, but he's young and would learn not to do that. Graham says it's not the next Prem game. It is the next Prem game. It is. Just to let people know, Ekatike will miss the next Carabao Cup game for Liverpool. He'll be available against Palace. He is available? That's unbelievable, that. Is he actually available then? I'm so confused. I am so confused. I have no idea what's going on. Suspensions apply across all domestic competitions. I thought so as well. They're going to have to wait until what happens in the... We're going to have to wait and see what the club says after this, because... I genuinely don't know if he misses the Carabao Cup next round or the game against Palace. If it's the Carabao Cup game, perfect. I mean, I'm fine with that. Absolutely no problem with that. But it's so annoying. Dylan confirmed it's domestic suspension. He's out and won't play against Crystal Palace. I've checked the rules on FM. Oh, well, if FM says it, then it's fine. Ben, Palace will genuinely be a tough test for us on Saturday. Listen, Palace was going to be a tough test for us with Ekatike. With Ekatike, it was going to be a tough test. Right, so we are into 5 minutes of added on time, is that? Danny, it's always been the next game. I thought so as well. This is it. People are saying I'm wrong. I immediately thought it was the next game. It's 6 added minutes, sorry. 6 added minutes at the end of this game. Graham, they just said he'll miss the next Prem game. Right, well, there you go. So I was right. Thank you. I thought I was. Why are we saying it's not? It's definitely the next Prem game. He misses Palace. It's the most ridiculous sending off from a stupid... And by the way, I'm not being funny. 2 ridiculous yellow cards from Ekatike. I love Ekatike. I love him a lot. He's an absolutely wonderfully talented footballer. He started his Liverpool career in exactly the way you would want any new centre-forward to start their career at your club. He scored the winner in the derby. He scored pretty much every game we've needed him to score. He's done really well. And Liverpool are top of the league with 5 wins from 5. Right? Perfect. Love the guy. Brilliant. However... he has got 2 yellow cards there. And I have never wanted a player to be fined more. I have never ever wanted a player to be fined more. The other yellow knick-knack was because he ran through and he had a little bit of a tussle with Nathan Wood, the centre-back for Southampton, right? He had a little bit of a tussle with him and the referee gave it to Southampton. It was 50-50. I didn't think it was a foul, but the referee gave it to Southampton. Ekatike picked the ball up and went like that and punched the ball out of his hands, like punched it up into the air, right? It was a clear show of dissent. It was stupid. When you talk about players getting done for dissent, for, you know, throwing the ball down or whatever, that was a categoric, like, I have no problem with the referee booking him for that. No problem. That's exactly what we want to see. Players getting carded for. If that's a rule, then fine. As long as everyone gets it, I've no problem. So Ekitike got carded, deservedly, for being a little prick and trying to knock the ball away because he didn't like what the referee's decision was. And then he's just got a second yellow for being an absolute moron for taking his shirt off when he already knew he was on a yellow. Southampton, ball into the box, cleared away. Got 3 minutes left here. Honestly, in 30 odd years of supporting Liverpool, I have never reacted to a goal like that. Never reacted to a match winner like that. Oh my God, chance for Southampton. What a tackle that is. What a sensational tackle that is from Joe Gomez. People have been talking about Joe Gomez and possibly going to... That's unreal. Great tackle. That's a phenomenal tackle. That's world class. What a player he is. Joe Gomez. Never in doubt. What a player. Finners have just said... Finners says Sky have just said he misses Palace. And Dylan Darwin Núñez read in terms of bizarreness. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'm fuming. Nick Nat looked like a corner. I think it deflected off I think it looked like a corner, but the ref seemed to think it deflected off the Southampton guy's toe. Crazy. D28 says suspensions apply for the following games across all domestic competitions. I thought so too, mate. Liam says, does Chiesa start at Palace? He's been sharp tonight, Key. No, I think the front three at Palace it picks itself. I think it's probably Gakpo, Salah, and Isak now. Which again, I'm not overly disappointed in. I think that's a pretty good attack. I'm happy with that. It just means that we don't have Ekitike come off the bench. It means that we're going to be heavily reliant on Engamoa and Chiesa, and and maybe Wirtz and stuff, doing stuff from midfield. Wirtz has started, having a bit more impact in these games, so this is where we are going to need him to step up. Big away game at Selhurst Park. Both teams unbeaten. That is a massive game. Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock at Selhurst Park. I'm going to be live for that one, by the way. Live watch along, Liverpool Palace, Saturday, 3 o'clock. I'll be live for that one. But I'm live tomorrow anyway. I'm live tomorrow for for Betis against Forest in the Europa League, Aston Villa v Bologna in the Europa League, and on Friday, West Brom against Leicester. So, and Brentford against Man United on Saturday, early kickoff. So we've got loads of good footy on this channel. Make sure you give us a like and a follow and subscribe if you're new. And lots of love. Lisha, that sending off gave me flashbacks to Amad Diallo. And Clips HQ, he walked off like he wasn't arsed. I think he walked off because he knew he'd been done. I mean, he walked off anyway, he had to, because it's a stupid red card. But he's kind of walked off with his tail between his legs. I hope he walks off and Arne Slot goes in there at full time and says, "You absolute cretin. You absolute moron. What have you just done there?" Right, well, it's full time. Liverpool 2, Southampton 1. I am made up with that. I'm made up with the win. I knew it was going to be a narrow win. I didn't think at one point that we would even be going through. I thought it would be going to penalties, and it's a great performance from Southampton. Will Still has just confirmed to me, in my opinion anyway, that I think Southampton are certainties to come up. I'm expecting Southampton back in the Premier League next year. Really, really good performance from them. They can go away holding their heads high, because I think they probably did deserve to take us to penalties. I'll be honest, they deserved something out of this. It was a good performance at Anfield. Admittedly from a heavily rotated Liverpool side. 11 changes, big performance needed, and it didn't quite gel. Let's be honest, we didn't quite gel. But a big goal at the end from Ekitike, and a stupid decision, and that is what is going to be remembered in this game, for me anyway. I'm going to remember Hugo Ekitike scoring a winner in the 86th minute at Anfield, another late winner, only to get sent off for the most stupid decision. So, hey, there we go. Ben Mamadashvili fills me with a lot of confidence. I really liked him. Yeah, Mamadashvili did well tonight. Couple of big saves, did well. Claimed everything in the air, dominant aerially. Exactly the sort of goalkeeper that maybe Man United have been missing. Clips HQ, can't believe how unbiased Kia's been tonight. I'm not biased. I can be very balanced when I need to be, you know. I'm really angry. I'm really annoyed about Liverpool's performance. Well, not actually. I'm not, you know. I'm not annoyed at Liverpool's performance. That was to be expected from 11 changes. I am furious at Hugo Ekitike, though. For a player that I love so much and I wanted him to do so well, I am absolutely raging that he has... Yeah, that he's done that. Anyway, full time, night. I am going to be back I'm going to be back tomorrow. Betis against Forest. Hopefully, you come back tomorrow. Make sure you've liked and subscribed. Make sure you've clicked up here and followed on TikTok. I'm live every single day watching games of football. Tonight was a big result for Liverpool, 2-1, and yeah. I'll hopefully see you all